Hey everyone, it's Jason here again with Inkspit Designs, sharing another tutorial with you today. Today we're going to talk a little bit about grouping objects together, in this case text, words, and how we can achieve some desired effects on those, and the difference between grouping them and not grouping them and applying the effects. So let me show you what I mean. I have a couple words here, and I've already expanded out the font, so it's not editable as a font anymore. We'll select the first one, and if I just apply a graphic style that I have over here, you'll see we get this outline effect. And this is something we do with our vinyl decals, techniques like this. But let me undo that, and if I take it back to no effect, I group two of these together, or actually all three, and if I go ahead and apply the same, I don't have them grouped together, I should say, I just have them selected. So they're all selected. I apply the effect, and let me just show you here the appearance panel. All this is similar to what we've done in other videos. I have a couple fills applied with an offset path so that we get this desired pink effect with the black stroke around the outside. Now if we apply that graphic style, apply that to all three of those, you can see it's just they're layered on top of each other, and we don't really want that. That doesn't look as good. It doesn't look like they're all grouped together, they're all put together. So keep that in mind when you just select items and you apply any kind of appearance effects or graphic styles. It's just gonna still keep them as separate words. So the tip today, what we want to do is we're going to undo that. Remember that if we select these words and we group them together by hitting Control G on the keyboard or coming up to the object menu and going to group and choosing it there. Now you see when I select these, they're all selected as a group. And now if I go ahead and apply this graphic style, you'll notice they're all one consistent block of words. The actual appearance style, the graphic style that I applied, is consistent through the whole thing, and it all looks like one cohesive piece. Now the nice thing about doing this is that if I want to change how it looks, or the layout I should say, I just double click into it, or click into it, and double click, and I can move these things around, and they're still grouped, so we're still going to get the same appearance. So if I want this help, let's see, actually if I select all these and I come to align, let's center align them. Maybe I like that a little bit better, or maybe I want to bring this down a little bit more and bring this one up a little bit more. So we kind of get that look. Now when I double click and get out of it, still want all one piece. When I click on it, they're all grouped together, but I'm able to still move them around and change the look. So actually I like it when it was all, I'm going to select them all and left align all of them. Kind of like that look there. So we're going to go with that. So that's a tip. Keep them, if you want things, a graphic style to be applied, or a certain look, text effect or otherwise, keep all of them grouped together. It took me a little bit to realize that when I had things ungrouped, when things I was just selecting them, let's see, I ungroup it and they do it. When I was just selecting them, they weren't, the same thing wasn't happening. I was wondering why this was not staying connected as one piece. So that's the tip. Group them all together, Control G, and then apply your style, and then you can keep them looking that way. So let's go ahead and expand this out. Now remember, we just have the look. If we look in the outline view, which is Control Y, or coming up here to view and looking at preview, or outline mode rather, you can see that's how it looks to the vinyl cutter. So we need to fix that. So let's go back into our regular mode. We're going to select the whole thing, go to Object, Expand Appearance. We're going to expand out that appearance, and as you can see there's a whole bunch of cut lines. If we look at it now, lines running all through that, but we keep everything selected, and we go down here to our Pathfinder, and we choose the Merge command, and now those light colors are all merged together. So if we look at it now, that's how it will look to the cutter, and we can take out that centerpiece. So if I come here, if I select choose our magic wand tool, and if I select the pink color, it's going to select everything that's that same color, and I just hit the delete key. There we go. There's how our sticker will look. So let's go ahead and send this to the vinyl cutter and cut it out, and you guys can see the final product. So we're going to go ahead and weed this now. I'm going to pull out the excess all around it first. And then we'll pull out the inside layer. Sometimes you got to be a little bit more careful than others depending on how much detail there is. This isn't too bad. Just want to make sure I don't pull off anything I'm not supposed to. That's the main layer, and then for things like these other parts, you gotta make sure you're pulling out the right part. And these O's, that's right. And I believe that is it. Well, pull off these inside parts. Just trying to think of what looks better. So everything matches. So there we go. See everything all weeded out, and it's all done. That's the finished product. So you pull the rest of the vinyl off, everything around it, and put a topper on it, and it's a sticker ready to go. And that's it. This has been Jason with Inkspit Designs, here with another tutorial for you. See you guys next time.